Hey guys, Discipline Magic here, and boy, can't make this up. By the way, I gotta preface this with everybody who said that I was being paranoid for carrying a gun everywhere. Things like this happen. And obviously I'll get to the topic of KitsuneCon later. But for now, Jeremy from Unsleeved Media and The Quartering, and Clawstruck, by the way, I think combined he has 500,000 subs. He's chilling at Gen Con and went out to a bar at night after Gen Con. And one of the presumed attendees there, because, well, the guy's from Connecticut and this is in Indiana, and he owns a gaming store, so I assume he was there for Gen Con too. He just walks up to him at a bar. And he says, "Oh, are you Jeremy Hambley?" And he's like, Yeah, that's what they call a pre-attack cue. Bit of a red flag there. Watch Active Self-Protection. Best YouTube channel out there. Anyway, yeah, so the second he says, he just punches him in the head like 5 or 10 times, just like viciously. And this is like a big dude. Like Jeremy's like 6'12" or something, but this guy was, I don't know if you've seen pictures of him, but he's big. So Jeremy manages to just like get away because he just straight up sucker punches him. Just like out of nowhere, just... not, hey, let's fight. Oh, hey, let's have some words that, devolve into violence or whatever. No, just, I'm going to get in as many swings as possible because I'm a cheap douchebag like that. So what an absolute coward. So this guy is the owner of a gaming store out in Connecticut. New Haven, Connecticut specifically. It's called Elm City Games. I don't know how long he's been the owner there, but like, you would think an owner of a local gaming store that does like magic events and stuff or whatever he does would like... be smart. Like they'd know how to deal with people. Like if you're just like, I hate this person, time for violence, like your business isn't gonna last very long. Like if you punch a customer, you're done. So I don't know if this guy had just way too many drinks or what the hell was going on. I mean, it's clear from, just all social media, everything he posts, a bunch of crap on Facebook, Twitter, which is now protected. Good job. Just stuff from around the web that he's just a crazy liberal. Okay, he has multiple pictures of him wearing in public on purpose a shirt that says punch Nazis. Jeremy, by the way, not a Nazi. Oh, and when he was at the bar, he had some kind of like rainbow flag on the front of his shirt or something. So he's like super left. Like he's so far left, he doesn't know which way is up. One of those types, social justice type. I'm kind of getting that vibe from him. Oh, his name, by the way, is Matthew Loter, or whatever Loter is supposed to spell. That's all public information, by the way. It's on the police report. It's been released. It's in the news. It's on his website. I mean, I ain't posting pictures of his house or something, his home address. I'm not one of those dicks that's like, oh, let's dox him. I'm just telling you who it is. So anyway, he basically just asked Jeremy's name, said, fuck you, and then punched him. It's a shame this wasn't me instead of Jeremy because, well, you guys know I'm not exactly new to martial arts, and I work security occasionally at a place with lots and lots of crazy people. So yeah, I think I would have handled this a little bit differently. But then again, I don't drink, so if this idiot was drunk, which, I mean, we can almost assume that at this point. Like, let's just say that fight wouldn't have went very well, okay? Fighting drunk people, you gotta wonder if they're like, this guy has superpowers. How is he this fast? It's because you're drunk. By the way, not exactly new to fighting drunk people either. I mean, at this point, you could almost consider it one of my top 3 hobbies. But Jeremy's a big dude, so... I don't know why Jeremy didn't have his gun, by the way. Okay, so... I can verify he has a concealed carry permit in Wisconsin. So do I. I mean, we did a collab at a gun show on my channel. I also know that Indiana honors Wisconsin's permits. I also know that Wisconsin has a law about if you are at a place where there's alcohol served and you have any alcohol in your bloodstream whatsoever, you're not allowed to have a firearm on you, so that's probably why this guy's still alive. And everybody knows you don't bring pepper spray into a crowded area, that's just stupid. And tasers do very little, and they do even littler if the person's drunk. So I think he just blindsided him, and the Jeremy was, like, within seconds got away, so he stopped punching him, and the guy was so pissed off that Jeremy got away that he punched and completely destroyed one of the bar's windows. So after that, because it's only gonna get worse from there, the bar owner told Jeremy not to call the police because, you get the police called to your bar too many times, they're gonna find a reason to shut down the bar. They'll pull your liquor license. I mean, there's all these things that they can do. They can petition the city to have it removed or just, call your insurance company, let them know what's going on, and they'll up your rates. Nothing good happens from the cop showing up to a bar, okay? But hey, if they're out-of-towners, you get by. I mean, if they're regulars and that's, a pattern of what type of people show up to your bar, then you're gonna get the police up your ass with a microscope. So let's set this up here. Psychotic, angry, outrage mob liberal who just drinks the Kool-Aid and every tweet and everything he hears from his little echo chamber liberal crazy bubble. It all sets him off, and he's just angry at the world because everybody knows far left liberals and SJWs, they're angry at everybody. Society, they get themselves so freaking worked up that they don't even remember that it's all exaggerated bullshit to just push their stupid agenda. So they start thinking, yeah, it is perfectly appropriate to walk up to somebody that I disagree with on the internet and punch them. Not to imply, by the way, that they even had any kind of interaction ever. Unless he's, getting into some argument on Jeremy's channel in the comment section and nobody knows because he's hiding behind an anonymous name. They've never talked. They've never contacted each other. They've never met before. No emails, no nothing. He's just like, oh, here's this person I've never had an interaction with. Oh, it's Jeremy. Time to fight. So let me just interject. Everyone remembers the Kitsune-con situation where all I said in the video was, if you're stupid enough to attack me with a weapon or something while I'm at Kitsune-con, I have a permit, I have a pistol on me at all times, you're getting shot, and then Kitsune-con lost their fucking shit and banned me from the place for, I guess, life. They didn't even specify, really. And then they got the Radisson to, lie about their gun policy, even though they don't have anything on there. It was just everybody lying, covering their ass, and they got just mountains of bad press over this. That is the level that gun-phobic, just ignorant moron liberals go to when somebody's like, hey, I know somebody's gonna try some shit, okay? Me and Jeremy know that if we go in public to a place and we tell people ahead of time, somebody's probably going to try to attack us, okay? We're not paranoid. Hey, look, it just happened. So Kitsune-con, let me just give you a special little fuck you shout out. Fuck you. Pull your head out of your ass and let people protect themselves at your stupid fucking event. I had people who worked security at your event say, oh, if somebody pulls out a knife or a gun, we're running the other way. We don't have shit on us. We're just here to look good. So the moral of the story in this little tangent is, I was completely right. Everybody called me paranoid. Oh, nobody's gonna attack you at Kitsune-con. I expected a bare minimum of 3 people to try something. And they all would have ended up in the hospital or the graveyard. What a shame. So anyway, back to this situation. I guess police are still looking for him. I mean, last word we have, he's somewhere in Gen Con. They haven't kicked him out. Literally, he, has a warrant out for his arrest, it would be assumed. And Gen Con let him back in. People have messaged Gen Con. They're getting blocked on social media. And word is, people on the Gen Con live stream are saying, hey, can you find this person who just assaulted another person and kicked them out of Gen Con? Turn them over to the police. They're banning the people requesting this. This is literally a safety concern. He could go be like, well, I attacked Jeremy. Might as well find the rest of the people I disagree with. Hey, where's this guy? Where's this one? He could now have a weapon on him because he thinks, retribution. Or he has a weapon because he didn't do enough damage the first time. I mean, this guy's a violent fucking psychopath. Hey, I'm adding this little clip in after the fact. Some people around Jeremy were trying to stop the guy, and he punched a woman. I heard a rumor that either this guy or his wife, one of the two, whoever's the true owner of the gaming store, they have a degree in women's studies. I don't think that women's studies includes punching them. I mean, I wouldn't know. I would never take women's studies. That's not even a real thing. It's just bullshit. But I would assume it doesn't include punching women. So this guy, he actually assaulted 2, maybe 3 other people in the same bar. 4 if you count the window. The second that this muscly fucking piece of shit punched a woman, I would have put a fucking bullet in his head. I mean, you punch me, you punch Jeremy, I mean, we can take a punch. You punch some, small little woman because you're pissed off and drunk and don't like Jeremy, one punch could kill a person. That's reasonable, justified, lethal force to stop the threat. So fuck you, Matthew, I sure hope you don't get assaulted the same way in prison. So all he's done is privated his Twitter, deleted his company's Facebook page because, it was getting some attention. But other places like Yelp, Yellow Pages, all that for, what the hell is the name of it? Elm City Games in New Haven, Connecticut. They're getting reviews that, they're not even fake reviews. This is not, a fake review bomb attack. Oh, let's go review bomb him. The reviews are like, don't go to this store. The owner assaults people. Yeah, that's a review. You got a point there. He's gonna be lucky if he gets back home and that place isn't burned to the ground or something. I mean, there's 50,000 pissed off people. Do you guys know how many subs Jeremy has? Don't punch somebody with that many fucking subs. And I mean, that's not how you handle it. You don't go vandalize his fucking store. You wait for this little bitch to get, well, I'd say extradited, but that's probably not the real word. Intradicted maybe, because it's intra-US? I don't know. Either way, his ass is getting dragged into courtrooms so he can answer for this bullshit, okay? There's 5 witnesses, everybody ID'd him. He ain't getting away, and if you commit a crime and you know that you're about to get arrested for it and then cross state lines, I don't remember exactly what happens, but it's not good. It's definitely not good. They will pick you up and transport you back there and probably bill you for the ride. So this motherfucker better not even leave Indiana. I'm just saying, he better just turn his ass in, and Gen Con, maybe pull your head out of your fucking ass and do something about this. Find the fucker or give his name and face to security. Do something. Maybe start with not blocking people requesting that you go find this soon to be convicted felon or whatever the fuck, misdemeanor. I don't even give a shit. Just find the fucker. He's a hazard to everybody at your fucking convention. There's a fun little detail you might have heard. Allegedly, he has a booth at Gen Con. This isn't just some random person. I mean, if like 20,000 people show up to Gen Con, yeah, a couple of them are probably assholes. Not Gen Con's fault. This is a vendor. This just became Gen Con's problem, and they're trying to cover it up. All I've heard so far is nobody knows where he is, he hasn't been arrested, and he just simply didn't show up to the booth today. Well, somebody's got to pack it up at some point. I mean, he might have inventory there. I bet the cops are there waiting. Obviously, the people suppressing this are either like really into their PR job or really don't like Jeremy. God, that's some Wizards of the Coast shit where people are like, hey, this judge is a sex offender. Can you do something about it? Boom, you're blocked from their Twitter, their social media, everything. You just have been blocked from existence for, requesting your kids be safe while playing their games. Wow, that's low, and that's why the title of this video is what the title of this video is, and I'm not changing it or taking it down unless Gen Con issues an apology and does something about the situation. Like, not letting him in would be wonderful. Bro, if this was me, 8 a.m. the next morning, I'd be looking up what the citizens arrest rules are in Indiana, and I go find that fucker myself. Actually, if it was me, he'd be in the hospital right now, but whatever. So yeah, this motherfucker's getting what's coming to him one way or another. If Jeremy's stupid enough to drop the charges, he's never gonna hear the end of it from me. I don't think his fans would let it go either. I don't think they'd just be like, oh, okay, we'll respect his wishes. No. No, that's not typically what people on the internet do. They don't drop things. There's probably people calling Elm City Games right now, leaving him some wonderful voicemails about what they think of his character and his wonderful behavior. Bro, this guy's got to get letters in prison, okay? Like, he's going to be hearing about this for a while. So yeah, this whole situation is bullshit. Gen Con is covering it up to save face. They're trying to just suppress anybody mentioning it at all. So naturally, obviously, you should go out and mention it 10 times more than you were going to already because, the Streisand effect. You try and cover something up, you just piss people off and make it just go 10 times bigger than it was before. And Jeremy has multiple contacts in major media outlets, so, fan assaulted for his political beliefs and social stuff at Gen Con. Oh, that'll get some clicks. That's a headline. People are going to write that. Hell, I'll write the article for you. Hit me up, reporters. Yeah, so maybe Gen Con, find him, kick him out, get him arrested, and then apologize. Anything other than that is going to blow up in your face to a degree that you just do not even want to imagine. So yeah, hopefully they reconsider the stance of trying to hush and sweep this under the rug. I mean, I get it. It didn't happen at Gen Con, or they would be almost forced to make a comment about it. But everybody's saying the guy's currently at Gen Con, or at the very least, potentially at Gen Con. Maybe we should call the FBI and tell them, instead of like a bomb threat, it's like, oh, there's just a dangerous individual, maybe armed, maybe not. He's at Gen Con. Shut it the fuck down. I mean, he could assault anybody else at any second. Why do we have a reason to believe he wouldn't? So bare minimum, get 100 cops in there looking for him. I mean, Gen Con covering this shit up? Ooh, does not look good for you, Gen Con. This is why I don't go to these fucking things. I mean, they're not known for their like liberal bias or anything that I've ever heard, but you get a couple little social justice far left people in there, and this is the kind of shit that happens. Couple little people running it, couple people running their social media, and all of a sudden, oh crap, some, kind of right-leaning, almost maybe guy got assaulted by a, liberal nut job. Let's cover it up. Yeah, let's not, because it's not gonna work. I mean, I'm making this video right now, aren't I? In fact, hey, you know what would be fun? Everybody send this to everybody. Post this on Facebook, Reddit, tweet it out. I don't care. Post this video everywhere. Hell, post a link to Jeremy's video. Why not? Unsleeve Media. When media outlets get a hold of this, post links to those stories. We need people to hear about this because anytime some social justice person takes their little internet, let's all fight, I'm so angry bullshit and takes it to, real life to sucker punch somebody at a fucking bar at Gen Con, pardon me, for legal reasons, outside Gen Con, I think people need to hear about that because, people think, oh, it's just this internet fight thing. It's just people being mean on the internet. No, these people are fucking crazy and they're coming for you. By the way, if anybody takes issue with me, my content, or my social, political, or any other beliefs, I'm probably going to be at BandCon, GP Milwaukee. Obviously, I won't go to GP Milwaukee. I'll go to whatever event Jeremy is holding. But yeah, feel free. I'll have an extra mag on me just for you. I mean, or you could just get over yourself and get the fuck off my channel. I mean, that's an option too. I don't know if you realize that or not. I said this in the last video, but there's so many people that are like, I hate you. I hate all your content. And then they watch every single video I upload. Unsub button's a little bit down and to the right. Not that hard to find. So fuck off online, fuck off in real life. Anybody else is thinking about pulling some shit like this, watch the news story. Watch what happens to him. Watch the police reports. That'll be a fun little lesson for you. So yeah, I'm sick of talking about this for now, but I'll make a follow-up once we know more if this guy gets found, which, I mean, Okay, found's not the right word. Arrested would be the right word. Hey, if you got any updates, hit me up in the comments section. I check Twitter once every 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know, Discord if you're a patron, whatever. I don't know. Carrier pigeon. Whatevs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time a psycho liberal attacks somebody else.